What is going on, everyone? It is I, Shuby, and today we're going to be talking about the potential skin packs for Spawn. Now, he's the last character of the Combat Pack, and as you can see, he drops March 17th. We've already gotten all these characters, and each one has come with a skin pack. So we're going to see a skin pack with Spawn, and after the Joker's skin pack, which was far superior to than anything I could have ever actually expected for that character to include friggin' what was it, Apocalypse. We got Batman Who Laughs, the Catwoman Katana, and my favorite, the Killer Croc one. So we're going to be going over a couple of things that I would like to see from the Spawn skin pack. Now, obviously, I think it would be best if it was a character or characters that were a little bit more well known within the universe, but we already have a clown, so I don't think clown is going to be the right way to go. And as far as Violator goes, I love the Violator. I think he's a great character, but his size and everything else is, I think, going to hinder him from actually becoming a skin pack. Even if they did one that was kind of like an homage to it, closest thing I could see is maybe a uh, oh my goodness, a Devora skin for it, but I'm not 100% on board with that. Jason Wynn is also a popular, well-known character, but a pretty boring one when it comes to the skins, if you ask me. This is Zara, who looks a lot like Sindel already. I mean, even the weapon itself, but NetherRealms does not do DLC content like skin packs and stuff like that later on, and I think it's just because not everybody has that, so they want to make the most money off of those type of things, or things that just make more sense. If they know a person has the character or everyone has a character, then they should, on paper, right, make more money off of a certain skin if everyone has that character. So, oh, and I'm rocking these sick, awesome Spawn trading cards. Don't know if y'all even ever heard of these, but some characters we're going to be talking about today are actually within this little pack. Like here's the little Violator one. I don't know if you guys can see that, if that focus is proper or not, but we've got a lot of some Malbolgia. We got Overkill, Billy Kincaid. Yeah. Anyway, so there's some popular characters I don't think we're gonna get, and there's definitely no shortage of villains within the like Spawn comics, but a lot of them are very like they're huge, they're massive in size, they're like the size of buildings. So even though we have larger characters in the game, I don't think they're going to become skins for certain things. Now Cogliostro is a character like Angela and Medieval Spawn that was in a legal battle with its co-creator who owns like 50% of the rights for this character now, so I doubt we're going to see him, even though I think a Raiden like skin for this would be pretty cool because Raiden with a beard would actually just be kind of neat. Let's see who else. Angela is one of the most popular, I guess, alternate characters from the Spawn universe, and she is now owned by Marvel thanks to the co-creator person who got the rights to her. Not Todd McFarlane. It's like Gaiman, something like that. But he sold it to Marvel, so she belongs to Marvel now. So go us. Now, I was thinking about Jackie. Now, Jackie is a character I felt like it would be easy to make a skin for using Wanda or Cyan, but they kind of have bland outfits and nothing that's really stands out as like that would be an epic or cool skin. And I did edits, like I have mock-ups throughout this that you're going to see. Some are a little better than others, and I don't use Photoshop. I have a free app on this old tablet that I use, so it's not the best quality. Some I spend a little bit more time in, some are easier to make than others, and you might have seen some of my other edits on Twitter itself. So the first character we're going to look at is Jax, and this character, it seems like a shoe-in for the character Chapel within the Spawn comics because they pretty much have the same background, they kind of look the same, have the same build, so I just thought this would be a given, and if we don't get this character as a skin, and also Jax is lacking in skins, let's be honest, Jax just really doesn't have that many skins outside of him getting the classic ones. So I went ahead and put this together. I changed his hairline a little bit, raised the hair up, obviously did the face paint, and then did kind of a bulletproof vest look to him, and added the necklace as well for the character. Now, I honestly hope that they go like all out like they did with the Joker for the skins, to where the character almost doesn't even look the same. Now, Scorpion is the next character I want to be talking about. Check out that shirt, by the way. I'm going to put a link in the description where you can get this shirt. But Scorpion has like pre-order skins and skins for like if you got premium edition or ultimate edition or whatnot, but he doesn't really have any standout special skins outside of like his classic and some you get in Combat League. So I would really like to see the Redeemer from the Spawn comics brought into Mortal Kombat 11. He is super cool, and he also has those chains and stuff. He's also known as Anti-Spawn, but using the chains, having a big build and everything else, I think it would be pretty decent skin for Scorpion. So here's my little mock-up. It looks alright. The more I look at it, the less I like it. But I think having the, the big old crucifix down the bodysuit, the crucifix on the mask as well, and just kind of blocking out the face entirely would look really cool for Spawn, or for Scorpion, excuse me, to be included in the skin pack. And I think the suit itself would actually look really cool with a lot of his other gear pieces. And nice little mix up. Next, we're going to be looking at Kano. Now, Kano is kind of the exception to this rule of characters that have too many skins. He has a good amount of skins already. DLC skins, ones that came with like pre-order bonuses and stuff like that. He's got a good amount of skins, but because he has the cybernetic eye, he's kind of a shoe-in for Overkill. Right now, Overkill is a big character, and as you can see in this next depiction here, that he actually is larger than Spawn. He's a big ass dude, but with that cybernetic eye, it kind of makes him a shoe-in for it. But I wouldn't mind seeing some skins for Kotal Khan, and Shao Kahn falls under that whole, like, he's a DLC character, even though he's a pre-order bonus, and a lot of people have that character. Um, he kind of falls under the whole, not everyone has this character, so they're not going to do specialty skins for the character. So unfortunately, I don't think we're going to see anything for him. And there is my ugly hybrid, and it's actually going off of one of his current cybernetic looking suits. But now that I'm looking at this in a larger image uploaded from my little tablet there, it looks like Beavis mixed with Overkill mixed with Kano. But that's probably the ugliest or second ugliest skin that we're going to be looking at mock-up. The next character I would like to have a skin that really doesn't is Aaron Black. Outside of Combat League, he's kind of lacking some skins, and he's a shoe-in for the Gunslinger Spawn. This would be such an epic looking skin for him to have, and I want him to look exactly like that, like those characters right there, those two images, and not like the mock-up I made, because the mock-up I made is a travesty. So I would really love to see a fully redone, that looks so bad, fully redone Gunslinger Spawn skin for Aaron Black, because like I said, he's just lacking in skins, and more characters, other characters need extra skins than the ones we've been staring at over and over again. Like the Cage family, they all have so many skins. Scarlet is another character with a lack of skins in general, besides her like classic, and we have yet to be able to get her like Russian Cold War Scarlet gear unless you pre-ordered through Amazon, or it was like region based, and you could have gotten it through like contests and stuff, but yeah, we have yet to get that one, and I'd really like to see some more skins for her. So She Spawn, I thought would be a pretty epic skin for her to be able to have, who actually recently came back in, spoiler alert, I think it was issue 303 and then 304. These are a couple of my newer comics of Spawn, but she's badass, And whether you're looking at Nyx or the other girl who rocked the She Spawn, I'm not a huge fan of the name, just like She Hulk and everything. It doesn't really feel like they kind of had their own identity within the comic, but just gets the point across, I guess. So here's my mock-up of the She Spawn Scarlet, and like I said before, I want them to completely redo skins. Not just like do different palettes and add like little texture streaks like I did here. Um, I I think the skull on there would be super cool. I do want to see some more like spikes and chains on the character itself, but the whole blood magic move is just, it seems to fit within the Spawn comic, or Spawn comics themselves. So I think she would be a great fit for a skin, especially for a She Spawn skin. And that's it. So let me know what y'all think of these skins and what you guys would like to see in the future, whatever, for Spawn skin pack. Like, who do you think would be really good for whatever, Spawn skins? Whichever character would be good for whichever character in Mortal Kombat. I'm Shuby. Thank you for watching. I'm going to be playing some classic Spawn games and uploading them live on my channel. So be sure to stay tuned and whistling in the background. That's awesome. So make sure you stay tuned to this channel if you are a big fan of Spawn, and we can talk more and more about Spawn. Y'all take care. I'm Shuby. Goodbye.